glad you guys all made it to the gym and remembered we're not on the field today. That's why we're on the floor. We don't have chairs in the gym. Before we get started, we're going to touch on a few academic language words, few words that are important to our learning targets, and as we move on into our unit, they'll be important for us to know. The first one is reflect. Do I have anyone that has an idea of what reflection is? I know we just talked about this.
I think it's like thinking about the past, recalling past events, thinking about what went well and not so well.
Yeah, that is actually perfect. Today we're going to reflect on prior knowledge about something that I'll introduce in a second. So get thinking about that. Your prior knowledge, we'll be reflecting on that. The next word is explain. Who knows what explain means? Has an idea? We're not, you guys are like middle school students, so you can know these words.
You tell someone how to do something.
You tell someone how to do something. So is explaining, if I say go sit on the floor, is that explaining? No, explaining would be I'm telling you what to do, how to do it, the basics, and the ideas around it. Organize, last one, who's got it? Someone in the back that's not maybe late to class on it?
Well, to do things systematically and arrange them so that it's easy for somebody who doesn't know to find things.
Yeah. Perfect. The arrange, his word arrange is exactly what we need. We're going to take ideas from different people, different groups, and combine them into larger ideas. All right, any questions about our academic language? I'm not expecting hands. All right. So our learning target, number one, is I can reflect on prior knowledge and explain this knowledge to my classmates. So in a second, we're going to reflect. Boom. Then we're going to use that knowledge to explain to each other what we think we know, what we might be wondering. And then after that, we're going to move on to number two. I can organize from ideas from my classmates and my prior knowledge into like groupings in order to create a clear idea of what we know, think, and wonder in regards to circuit training. The key word right there is circuit training. That's what we're going to be talking about today. That is our next unit. All right, so in a second, I'm going to have you get in a group of 2 or 3 students. We're going to talk about what we know about circuit training, which I know some of you might have 0 experience. That's all right, because you can also talk about what you think about circuit training, concepts, benefits, such things. And if you have no idea and you have questions about it, you can talk about what you wonder, things that you want to know about circuit training. So I'm going to give you guys about 3 to 4 minutes, get in groups of 2 to 3 people, and I'll bring you back in a few minutes.
Hey guys, shoot page 4.
I have an idea, but I don't know if it's right.
Okay.
My idea is it's when you're like in a weight room where this is my idea, where it's like there's multiple stations.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
And like everybody moves. Is this what we think it is?
Okay, this is what I
Does
think
anybody?
it is, but I don't know for sure.
I know that's what I think too. It's, so it's, you're focusing on maybe different areas of the body as you go through the sequence, so that you're working out all different parts. And you're not just doing one thing.
Yeah, I just feel like they're like, it's kind of like fast-paced almost. Like I guess I remember doing it in school. You're like a circuit training, and you're like moving from station to station pretty quickly. You're not staying there for a long time. It's just kind of like one thing, and then you're done, and you move on to the next one. So.
Which makes me wonder what the appropriate time is. Like if there is like research, like you should spend 2 minutes and then rest for 30 seconds.
30 seconds to a minute.
30 seconds to a minute.
And I wonder if you're like circuit training. So you're saying like all different parts of the body, or just like one, but like different things with that one part of the body? Like what if you're doing like legs, but you're just like doing a bunch of different like things, or is it like all parts of the body? Hitting all of them.
CrossFit considered circuit training?
I've never done it. I don't even know what CrossFit is.
That's a good wonder.
Yeah. Are they similar?
I don't know. CrossFit, I feel like, is all different. You're doing cardio. You're doing all the different.
Yeah. So yeah. P90X, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's yoga, it's stretching. It's
Who does it count as circuit training if you're
like standing in one place, but you just like continuously move through different
Or like
things?
breaking.
Like, does it have to involve weights?
I don't think no. I don't think you have to like move to different stages.
So as long as they're changing,
doing
yeah,
this and that.
yeah.
But I wonder if you have to like repeat, if you have to like go back again and do them all again in the same order.
Yeah.
Right.
Or if it's just like you can do like one round and like be done.
Well, I feel like traditionally, like in a weight room, like people do just do one round and they're done. Right? Like they move from machine to machine to machine.
One more minute, start wrapping it up.
At each machine, but you don't go like through the physical circles more than once, do you?
I think
It
it
could
depends.
depend how you do it.
Yeah.
Like if I'm doing like arms, I'll do one set of each thing and I'll
30
do it.
seconds.
Oh, okay. Or you can do like sometimes I follow the person around that looks like they know what they're doing, and I just kind of like watch. And like when they move, I like jump in and do what they do. Is that so? Yes, I think so. It's kind of messed up for me to do it.
Because you're following a course.
Right.
The circus.
All right. Can I get your attention, please? Wrap up your last thought, and then eyes up front when you're ready.
Sorry. What did you say, teacher? What? We weren't paying
Take a lap. No.
Yeah.
All right. So let's start off with know. Something that you know. Something like hard knowledge. This is something you gain from experience or learn from a coach, a teacher, maybe Googling. Who's got to know? Something they know for a fact about circuit training. Here's some good ideas on this side. Come right here.
I think it's when there's different like stations or activities that you like
So
rotate.
multiple stations. Good. Great. And now over here.
It could be like a variety of different workouts. That
Yeah.
that is that the same exact thing as multiple stations?
So did you mean state like you move?
Well,
You physically move to different places?
Yes, and at each station you do a different activity.
Okay, so we'll do activities. All right. Anyone knows? What do we know? Any knows? Football player?
Okay. You're not just focusing on isolating one muscle group during the whole workout.
So, in addition to multiple stations and activities, we work multiple,
You say whole body.
yeah, multiple muscle groups. All right, let's jump over to what we think. Some things that we've heard, you might have seen online, you weren't sure about the source. You might have heard from a coach that you're not sure about their qualification. Anything that you thought about, you're like, I think that fits in with circuit training. No.
We thought maybe it was good because it like keeps your body guessing.
Keeps body guessing. Good. So the variety keeps your body.
Keeps it fun and exciting instead of just running on a treadmill for
Good.
an hour.
So exciting. Any other things? Who's the thinker? Here we go.
I mean, it seems like a good way to maintain a certain level of fitness, just because you're kind of doing a little bit of everything.
Is there a specific type of fitness you're thinking about? Or
Just overall health, yeah. I mean, you're not going to be super fast or super strong, but you'll be all right.
Maintain. You'll be all right. Overall health. Good. All right, let's jump over to what we wonder. Some things that after you're talking about what you know and what you're thinking about, or you've thought about before, things that you're still left with a bit of a blank. Yeah.
Could you do circuit training with like yoga or something, like go to different stations?
So incorporate other exercise techniques. Would that wrap it
Right.
up?
Or is it always circuit training? Is it always like weights? Things like that.
Good. Yes.
Yeah, we were actually wondering if like something like yoga or P90X counts as circuit training when you're like cycling through different exercise techniques, but you're standing in one spot.
Does everybody know P90X?
No.
No? So, yeah, P90X is actually a great example of circuit training. There are aspects of it that are not always the most warranted, but but no, P90X is circuit training. Can you remind me your wonder real quick? I've got off track.
We were wondering if it counts. Like, does it qualify? Does like
Does P90X
qualify as?
count? So P90X is like a 90-minute video series. I think it's about, is it about 90 minutes?
I think so.
Yes, I think that's where the 90 comes in. Yeah. So it's a 90-minute video series. You put it in your DVD player. Hopefully you have one near like open floor space. And there's a guy on the video that talks you through different activities. They try to get you to buy their equipment and buy into their online program so they can help you maintain your exercise online, which is kind of counterintuitive. All right. So next, I'm going to try and get one sentence or one great idea, bigger idea, for each the know, the think, and the wonder section. So kind of group it in so we can turn this into one bigger idea. I think this one might be the easiest to start with. Anyone have a suggestion? How can we combine multiple stations and activities and works multiple muscle groups into one bigger idea?
Circulate around.
Circulate around. I'm thinking of a
To
word.
multiple stations with different activities to work out all your muscle groups in an organized fashion.
Yeah. I'm thinking let's bring it
not
like
a
big
sentence.
idea. No, big idea, small
Less
word.
words.
Yeah.
Full body workout.
Full body workout. That's a good one. I was thinking also the word variety. Great. Full body workout. That's what we know. That's what our consensus was. What do we think? What are some things we're not totally sure of? What we've been thinking about, we want to know more about. It keeps your body guessing, it's exciting, and it maintains overall health. Got one over here, kind of a confused look, but I want to hear it.
It's a fun way to stay healthy.
Fun way to stay healthy. Fun way. So are there times where circuit training might not be as much fun?
Yes. Yeah, that's an interesting way to stay healthy.
Yeah. I'll say fun. Health is fun. I'm gonna even underline it. All right. And let's wrap up with wondering. How can we incorporate things that we wonder about? Yes.
What counts as circuit training? Or what
Yeah.
kinds of exercises?
So maybe what is circuit training? But that's okay. Not all of you are expected to have experience with circuit training. All right, and then we would move into me kind of answering more questions about this and giving you guys an actual definition, yada yada, to the gym.